And good evening, and welcome to the Freak Show!
Yes.
Welcome, everybody, from all around the world on this sunny Saturday night. Yay! If you are online, guys, please comment. Please say who you are and where you're connecting from. We've already had about 100 messages so far, so thank you and welcome, everybody. So first of all, Stig, how are you, sir?
And where are you?
Pretty well. Pretty well.
How,
yes.
how and where?
How and where? Well, I'm pretty well. I'm actually in Christchurch, New Zealand. Just pop down, pop down below the equator, just to.
Are you lost?
Check on the winter.
Are you lost? Yeah, possibly. So we have loads and loads of guests tonight. So the green room is packed out. It's full. So
Standing room only.
Standing room only. Yeah, they've already
gone.
They've already the buffet's gone. They've already had the free nibbles. Now they're on the wine and the drinks.
No twiglets left for anyone
at all. It's going to be an amazing one tonight, everybody. So, Skelly, how are you, sir? How is sunny Manchester?
It's wonderful and sunny and a bit noisy.
And a bit noisy. Well, so welcome everybody. I hope you are all having a wonderful week. Should we bring out our first guest?
Why not?
Yes,
why not?
Do let's.
Back by popular demand, and because she's feeling better, it's only Mechanized.
I dress how I want to dress. Oh, I am life. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm busy bopping in the green room in excitement.
Excellent. So, Mechanized, how are you?
I'm alive. I'm doing good. Thank you. It's getting better, guys. Getting better, but not as good that I could be live. But you can hear my voice.
Well, hopefully you're going to be live next week, because next week we have the ladies of the Wasteland on. So we have some amazing guests. So you will be back live on the screen for that.
I so will be.
Awesome. So let us bring our next guest.
There's more.
There's more. We have. He's only one of our dearest and awesome, most amazing friends. It's Makeshift. He was on a few weeks ago. He's now a brother from another mother. We love him. It's Makeshift, everybody.
What's up, freaks? It's good to be here.
How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing so good. I am so excited to be on. This is going to be a ball today. Let's do it.
It's going to be a wild one. So how is the green room? How was the free nibbles? And
absolutely delicious. Whatever those cream tarts were absolutely to die for.
Did you eat all the twiglets?
Twiglets. So Twiglets. Also lovely to have you connecting, Makeshift. So where are you connecting from tonight, sir?
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee, USA.
Wow. US of A. Always a pleasure, sir, and we can't wait to start talking to you. And
the haven of whiskey.
Yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes. And let us bring, guys. If you are a member of the cult of V2A, the only religion in the world. We've now superseded everything else.
Can you hear my drum roll?
She's definitely on the drink. So You've seen him online, guys. You've heard of him. You've heard of this mystique, this shadowy figure from the darkness. It is only the Ministry of Propaganda for the cult of V2A. Welcome,
it's the Ministry.
We are not worthy. You chrome scallywag with.
Well, that's not creepy.
Repellent.
That's not at all creepy.
Sorry. Hello.
Hello.
What's up with the bunker?
Excellent. So welcome to the show, sir. You have been a massive part of the cult of V2A for many, many years. Awesome to have you on. Where are you connecting from, sir?
Level 47A. I can't tell you exactly what's on the surface anymore, and I can't give you the undisclosed location for what used to be there, but I think it's a lake now.
Is it near the canteen?
Well, it's near the canteen, yeah.
What coloured lake? Is it green and bubbling?
It's bubbling, yes.
They've obviously
nearly ready.
Yeah, they've obviously had some flooding in the canteen. So welcome everybody. We have got, oh my God, so many comments. So first of all, let's get this party started. We've run out of twiglets and nibbles. It is now the hard liquor time. So if you're connecting, guys, first of all, what is everybody drinking? So let's start off with Makeshift. What are you on to this afternoon, sir?
Well, it's just after lunch for me, and I didn't have a whole lot of time to make a healthy lunch, so I'm having a Sonic fresh made lemonade.
Wow. Is that made with real hedgehog?
I wish it was. It'd be a little bit better.
It'd be blue.
Slightly spiny.
Yeah.
Slightly blue.
Yeah,
and-
so nothing too exciting today.
Make
Did
you
you
go
know
faster.
that in the UK there was, you know, our crisps or whatever you call them in America?
Chips.
Chips. They had hedgehog flavored chips.
What does a hedgehog flavored chip taste like?
Like hedgehog.
Like
Yeah,
hedgehog, really?
Weren't they banned from selling them?
It's very spiky.
Very spiky.
Spiky or
Crazy.
spicy?
Both.
Spicy.
Oh, I've heard of that. That's the beverage that gives you a little. Oh.
Yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
no, carry on, move along.
Move along. So, Mechanise.
Yeah.
So, what beverage are you on tonight?
Well, due to my tablets I have to take, it only is tonic with ice cubes. So I couldn't
With
put
ice,
the gin
though.
in.
Fancy.
But it looks, I took it in the gin glass, so at least my thought is there that I would like to drink a gin. But yeah, you can't have everything.
So, the ministry. So, what are you drinking tonight, sir?
Well, regrettably, down here in the bunker, while we do have some nice things, really the only thing left is a copious amount of cat food.
Oh,
Oh.
no dinky dies, no dog. Oh,
No,
that was
dog,
disastrous.
No
Yeah, the
twiglets.
No
Yeah, the-
twiglets.
The
Oh,
dog ate the cat, I think.
That's it.
So, Skelly, what are you drinking tonight, sir? Well, I'll just go through some of the comments on the bottom of the screen.
Well, in honor of your parrot, who you're going to bring on, I'm drinking Sputnik.
Hey!
Hey.
No, aren't you supposed to inject that? Isn't that the jab from Russia?
Oh, good
Isn't
point.
that the COVID jab? What
That's
are you
where I've been
doing?
going wrong.
I'm glad somebody's paying attention.
So if
Well
he
done, Drone.
starts speaking Russian, we know why.
Well, if it,
Hold on.
hoping to get 5G.
Hold on, you didn't have you didn't have a beard before we started the show.
Shit.
It's
I
starting.
didn't.
That's true.
We've started.
Hospitandia.
Can we just have a look at your Sputnik can just to prove that?
Get it out the thing again.
What's he doing in
Get it out.
the thing?
It's got a little jacket.
Oh,
In case it gets cold.
They spelled it a bit
Sputnik.
wrong.
They
it's,
call
like
them-
it's like tech speaks.
Sputnik.
It says Sputnik there, though, so you know it's.
Yeah, that's
It does.
Wow,
Nice.
pale ale. And any
Hi,
good?
Yale.
It's very nice, very pale, very ale.
Very
You know what we
pale,
call
very-
that? You know what we call that jacket over here in the States? A koozie.
Trevor.
Jacuzzi.
Trevor.
Koozie.
Koozie.
It's not the Japanese mob. No, that's Yakuza.
Yakuza.
Yeah.
I-
No,
But-
jacuzzi is like a hot tub, isn't it?
Oh, that could be fun too.
Yeah,
but
but
not with the
a
jack.
pale ale. That could be
Yeah.
very bubbly.
Have you noticed how we go off topic really quickly?
Hey, Meg, Shell's
Yeah.
volunteered to drink the gin for you.
Yeah, I just said, I just
Ooh.
told
Very
you, get
generous
drunk
of
for
her. Very
me.
generous.
That is very good.
Oh,
Thanks,
I
Shell.
love you guys.
a quick Stig, if you can help me on who else is connected, because I'm having trouble because there's so
Oh,
many.
we've got Tony's
we've
there,
got
Freak
Jeff.
Bear's there. Freak
We've
Bear's
got
had
Andy.
hedgehog flavoured crisps.
We got Dark Sting, we got
Tony.
Shell, we got Mike, we've got Jeff from Kansas City.
Mike
Hello, Jeff.
Stepinator,
Dee's there. Dee's there.
We got Andy.
Martin
Andy's there. Tony's there.
D is there.
Oh, Andy's there. Hi, Andy.
Don't-
Another
Bell's
Manchesterian.
there.
Don't Obstruction is there.
Benny's
Oh,
very
really?
early.
Well, I
It's
can't
only
read
three
all the
there.
hundreds of names. It's like
Fair. I'm just trying to work
many,
out who's
many,
on
many
because
people. It's like, Jesus, we only started. What's going on?
so
Prophet's
I am
posting there. How's that work?
I am drinking, guys. It's a Saturday night. I've got my Judge Dredd drinking cup. It is obviously toffee cider. Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
Yeah.
beautiful. So let's get this party started, guys. Because as I said, I've got about 1 million. If anybody's got any questions for any of the panel, please post them up. I've got 52 messages I haven't read yet. Thanks, guys. I think it's let's get this party started. Hold on, everybody. It's fact or fict. Oh,
Cut that one short.
that was far too short. So Mechanized, if you want to start off, what is your because you're obviously new to this again since you haven't been on for quite
So
some
what
time.
is this one? This is like fact or fict.
Yes, fact or fict.
fict.
Very
I
similar.
know a wanking raccoon.
What?
Yeah, that's the answer.
Personally,
Yeah,
That's
no,
literally the sentence. I know a wanking raccoon.
She's not now. She knows a wanking raccoon.
She knows a wanking raccoon. You can't
Biblically.
seriously, Makeshift. Do you have any of this on your podcasts?
This is just off the rails already.
Good.
Don't forget, I edit my podcast.
Yeah, we
You
can't
can do
edit.
that.
We can't edit mechanized. It's an impossibility. It just.
But makeshift,
She can't edit herself.
makeshift, do you ever have to edit off your podcast about a wanking raccoon?
That would be a first.
That would be a first.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's mechanized. Is that a fact or fic? Does she know a wanking raccoon? Makeshift, sir. What is your fact or fic? Now you're getting good at this, you see.
I'm ready.
You're a seasoned
All right.
pro.
Back in 1998, I went to a 2-week summer camp and won camp champ for the game of foosball.
Ooh.
Foosball. Ooh.
Yep. My favorite
Does anybody
table game.
have foosball at Wasteland?
I don't think so.
I've not seen one. Yeah, that's
We need one.
We have
because
to
with
do
all
that.
those
Maybe better
characters,
not. Yeah.
we've got so many sort of skilled model making artists we could get.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure they could have a real sort of like jugger team. Oh,
Yeah.
Who's Jugger? Who's Jugger? There we go.
Yes.
One of the tribes must pick up on this.
Or dreads.
Somebody get on it. Someone in the chat room
Dreads.
say you're going to do it right now.
Yes.
It's
And then
gonna
you're committed.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. So over to the ministry. So ministry,
Yes.
sir. So what is your fact or fiction for
Fact
for
or
today?
fiction?
And you have
In
to
the
put
year
your poker
2000.
face.
Yes.
Put your
well,
poker face on so they can't guess. There you go. That's better. That's better.
in the year 2010, I set the UCLA record for the longest duration brain tumor excisement.
Ooh.
What do you say?
Or fiction.
Fact or fiction? Yes. Brain tumor. What?
They
Yeah,
took the thing
exactly.
out. Or
Take
did
it
they?
out.
Wow.
Choppy outy.
Or did they?
Choppy outy. Honestly, you've got to trust a man with white gloves and a hat. That's all I can say. So, Skelly, over to you. What is your fact or fix there?
I once went on a date with Wendy James from Transvision Vamp.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That's ooh.
Ooh.
So, Stig, over to your fact or fix. They're normally quite good, yours. Unlike the rest of us.
Yeah, well, it won't be this time, as usual. Back in 1998, I swam the 20.7 miles from England to France across the English Channel in the busiest shipping lane in the world. Fact or fict?
Let's see what everybody thinks. Please post up your comments, guys. My fact or fic for this week is, as you will always see me on stage or hanging around with a V2A cap, I own 12 V2A caps. Fact or fict?
Only 12.
It's
Fact
not
or
like getting,
fict?
it's not like getting picked for England.
Fact or fict?
You get a cap every time you get picked.
It is.
You're
Well,
supposed
should
to
I-
sell the merch.
Let's say,
He just calls it.
That's proper propaganda. Sell the merch.
yeah, definitely, yes. It's too good, so we have to hoard it all. So
Artificial scarcity.
it definitely rising up all the financial benefits of it all. So guys, please comment if that is a fact or fict for all our amazing panel. So first of all, mechanized. What have you? Well, let's do the news
Don't
this
put me
week.
always on the spot.
Shall I
I
have a
need to go
jingle?
to the swing
Oh, no,
first.
let's do it. Yeah, you ready for another jingle? Hopefully, slightly more exciting than last week's. Well, the last one, should I say, not last week's. Here's the news. Oh,
Now that's a good one.
Yeah.
that is a good one. That is a good one. So I'll get the ball started. The V2A new Doomsday T-shirts come tomorrow.
Oh, about time.
And I'm going to throw something else in there. The graphic novels at the printers. Ooh! And when it comes back, it's all going out to everybody. So we've got all the T-shirts, the merch, the top trumps. Oh! Everything's here apart from the T-shirts, and the T-shirts come tomorrow. As soon as the comic comes, then they are all out to everybody. Super excited. So over to you, Makeshift. So what is cool in news this week? Who do you have on your podcast, sir?
Oh shoot! All right, I just released the with Dan Thompson, who is the commissioner whacker of the Juggers of the Wasteland. So we just talked about them
nice
earlier,
one.
right? So if you want to learn anything about the Juggers of the Wasteland, whether it's Red Team or the
other
Army
one?
of Lost, no, I'm forgetting them. It's over. But they're all juggers, right? So, if you want to learn anything about them, where the league originated and how they compare to other jugger leagues around the world, this is the podcast to listen to.
Wow. And where is that available? In fact, Stig, can you put up the link, please, sir?
Yeah. It's
yes,
the
sure.
Apocalypse Postcast.
Well, we can we can put it on.
Yep.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. I'll get you a link real quick.
It's our favourite podcast, by the way. It is amazing. It is amazing. A quick question, so Makeshift, have you ever played Jugger?
Have I ever played what? Jugger? No, I have not. I want to.
You do?
Yeah.
It's we've seen it in different places around the world. So the US one is amazing. We also are big fans of the Czech Jugger lot, where we were over in, was it Old Town? Skelly? Junktown. They've got a Jugger league over there, and they really go for it as well. Full contact.
Hardcore.
Wasn't someone on fire at one point?
Yeah, I think it was actually. It was very entertaining, and we are hopefully, once all the festivals start again, we're going to create a V2A Jugger team. So Makeshift, you can be in our team.
I'm on. I'm in.
We're going to mainly have cool T-shirts and stuff. Not sure about the actual Jugger side, but we're going to look cool.
Yeah, we'll be like the team that just stays on the sidelines and roots on the other teams.
I like that. Or at the bar. Yeah, about half a mile away, still in the pub. So
Perfect.
Wisdom.
So also Makeshift. So what else is hot? Well, is news this week? What else is cool?
Well, as of 3 days ago, I am fully vaccinated. That's my hot news.
Great news.
You also have a beard.
Yeah, I've been growing this out. This is my second beard for quarantine, and here's my other fun fact. This one's just straight up true. I went to the barber for the first time in my life this week. He gave me, I got my sides done, right?
Go fast.
Yeah, and now I got a nice professional looking beard going. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
That is wow, very slick, very slick. So is it sort of quite open around Nashville then, in the US?
Nashville is like 90% open. First off, they don't care. But our big tourist area, Broadway, I mean, it is as open as it could be. They ask you to wear masks like going in the door, and then once you're in, people just tear them off. It's pretty nuts. But yeah,
oh my God.
It is as close to normal life as you can imagine. So we avoid going downtown.
Yeah. I fully agree, but yeah. So that sounds amazing, though. So, but they are going quite well in the US with jabs now, aren't they? I think they're really going for it.
We're catching up really fast. They're getting numbers up. Of course, there's a lot of people that just don't want to get them. So I think we got to work on our messaging for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think our numbers are getting there. So we got a good track going, and it looks like Wasteland Weekend came out and said they're doing it this year.
Yeah.
And they're going to require vaccinations in order to get in. So stuff like that, I think we're in really good shape.
I think it's also one of the things, especially over in the UK and in Europe, the passport vaccine is going to be key. So even if people go, I don't want it, you won't be able to fly and you won't be able to go into any festival or big event without it. So
it will come that day, I'm
sure. So get it done, guys. Get it done. So over to the ministry. So ministry, sir, any cool news this week? And we've had a few questions. How do you get your face so shiny?
Well, one thing at a time. Face so shiny. Regrettably, when the bad day locked down my elevator down to level 47, I was stuck wearing an uncomfortable mask.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
And when you don't wash your face long enough, well, it doesn't work out well.
So is that actually a mask you got on now?
Yes, well. So it's kind of a double one. The good news is I continue to set records for social isolation.
Okay.
Excellent.
And I'd hear scratching above, so I'm hoping that perhaps someone's digging down to me, and we'll be able to confirm the presence of crepes at Wasteland Weekend in September of this year.
We've heard of these crepes. Yes.
Yep.
Look at that. Is this so you are a bit of a legend on the Cult of V2A Facebook group with your branding iron?
Yes, well, support your brand.
It
Or
is,
die.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
or die. Yeah, definitely. So Makeshift, have you ever thought about getting V2A branded on your bottom?
Now I
Just
am.
just as a random question.
It would look good.
It would look
I'm
good.
in.
We
Piercings
know
are so out.
Maybe not.
V2A branding is
tattoos.
in.
It's not too large.
yeah.
What an ass cheek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we could do it twice so he doesn't feel,
Yeah.
off balance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Makeshift, are we enticing you, or is this going to be one of those drunken nights at Wasteland when it just seems like a really good idea between everybody?
Ooh, what a great question. You know what? Hit me up after a few Atomic Cafe drinks, and we'll see where we're at.
Well, also now that me and Skelly know that the drinks are free. It's
They're
like
free.
Club Tropicana.
Yeah.
We didn't know.
Yeah.
We had no clue what it was. So Skelly, over to you, sir. So what news do you have this week?
It's been a slow week. There's nothing new that you haven't already said. I want to save stuff for Hot or Not.
Oh, playing it
Ooh, yeah.
tactical. Playing it tactical. Oh, so I'm just trying to get rid of all the... We've got so many messages. Honestly, you guys are trying to break the internet with the amount of messages. So, Stig, news of the week.
News of the week.
What are we doing? We're doing a show. We're on the internet.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was Hot or Not or News of the Week. News of the Week. Sorry, I missed the trailer. It was too bloody quick. Blood Bowl 3 trailer. Black Orcs. Check it out on YouTube. It's well worth seeing. You should have seen that. Drone, you like your Blood Bowl?
I didn't see that at all.
The Black Orcs. Yeah, you ought to check. I'll slap it in the. I'll slap
Black
it down the cheek and
Orcs.
plug it in there.
Black Orcs.
Black Orcs.
Black
Awesome.
Orcs. You know they were created by the Chaos Dwarfs to be a better workforce.
Oof.
And were they? Or did they work for British
No,
Labour?
they led an uprising, so didn't go too well.
Never does it?
I knows me law.
So a quick one back to Ministry. So Ministry, sir, what was your first Wasteland?
2013.
Ooh.
Blimey.
Ooh. So
That goes way back.
That's founder member station.
Did you go with a small group or by yourself, and then did you join a
Small group, and a shout out to the War Machine, local to Wasteland. One particular aside, the reason for the crepes is an unfortunate incident with a bonfire that started a bit prematurely, and a poor DJ who was heartbroken because of that premature flammigation. And so the crepes happened every year since then as a apology to this unknown DJ. And therein lies a very long tail.
Hold on, you set fire to a DJ?
No, his bonfire, but it was supposed to be timed with the music and a ceremony. And
Was he a witch?
Was he a witch?
I couldn't see if he could float or
Burn
not.
the witch.
Burn the witch.
And you got a bit carried away.
Yeah, well,
Amazing. So Makeshift, have you ever set fire to a DJ you didn't like?
Or a
No,
witch?
not yet. Not yet. Here's the thing. I don't have any DJs that I don't like.
Good.
Ah,
I'm the same.
oh, well done. Very propaganda.
Smaller.
Yeah, very propaganda.
Creep.
See, Drone. This is why he gets all the good guests, because he sucks up to everybody.
Oh no,
Exactly. Exactly.
we talk about wanking raccoons on our show.
Yeah, exactly.
The
we
Apocalypse
drag it
Post
down.
the Apocalypse Post is all about like violent positivity.
So when did the Apocalypse Post start?
That started in 2013 or 14. I ended up, I shoot for Wasteland Weekend, so I had all this footage, and I was like, what am I going to do with this all? So I just started putting together these like short videos. I think my interview with Attack was the very first episode I ever put up, and that was from Wasteland 2012 or something like that.
Oof.
And actually, fun fact, this week on the podcast, Tim Cottage from Attack is on the show.
Unbelievable.
So that's coming out Thursday.
So is that the normal day of release every week? Thursday nights?
Yeah, so
Thursday.
Monday it goes live, early release for all my Patreon supporters.
Oh.
So if you want to, you can join
Oh.
for as little as $1 per upload and get early access to everything I put out. And then it goes out to the rest of the ether on Thursday.
Oh, wow.
So that's how you were able to afford going to the barber then.
Yeah.
Ching.
Hairy
All that
situation.
money.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, actually, I'm buying you guys drinks at Atomic Cafe this year. So
Yay!
That'd be cheap.
Cheap round.
Yep.
Strictly speaking, one must donate to participate. It's only good propaganda.
It is definitely.
Yeah,
voice of reason.
So ministry. So, what is your favourite part when you go to Wasteland Weekend?
Ooh, that is one of the hardest questions to answer, honestly, because there are so many good parties and so many great parties and so many how did I wake up at dawn here parties. Wasted Saints, the Atoll,
Yep.
the War Boys.
Yeah.
Or just keep moving your feet and have one ginormous party.
Exactly. Well, there you go. There you go. Words of wisdom is always words of wisdom. So, Stig, as well as
Yo.
climbing all up and down the Wasteland Radio antennae, etc.
I did not. I'm not. No. I'm not having that one.
So,
We know Steve's very nervous about that.
So what's been your favourite Wasteland place to hang out at?
Oh, Wasted Saints. It's got to be.
Yeah.
Loved it. It's quite varied and all sorts of things go on, and there's smashing people there. Good tunes, good shows. You had the knife throwing guys and gal, and you got the dancing, and you got the discos and stuff, and even drones DJ'd there.
Yes.
So, no, that's my favourite.
Oh.
But there's so many. Playing darts in that saloon bar place, that was good. The War Boys is always good to hang out, but then again, they're always out and about, so you're never quite sure you're going to come across them.
I must admit, I do
Slag
like
racing's
Wasted.
always a goodie.
I do like Wasted Saints because we now know where it is. Because the other times we go to a place and go, "This is ace," and you can
then we never find it again.
I find it again.
Like the
Yeah.
one with the spinning wheel, where you had to spin the wheel and you either got the ass slapped or you had to drink something and so on. I don't know what it was called.
Oh,
I
the
We
couldn't
all
casino.
find
found the
it.
wheel.
The Last Chance
Casino. No,
Yep.
it's not. It's
No,
not.
it's not that
No,
one.
no,
It wasn't the
no.
last chance. No, it was inside, wasn't it?
not the
Inside.
It was
den,
like
is it?
it was like a den. You went through. It was like all carpeted, and then suddenly you came to a bar, and they had a spinning wheel there.
Was it the den, perhaps?
Oh,
Oh, maybe it's the den because it's a den you go through. Could
Now-
be.
Schofield's
Could be.
Drifters has a wheel, and that's how you pick a shot, which is like an emotion. So they have shots that are like hate or love or adventure.
No.
No?
So you had like
It's
a
like-
lap
it's like
dance.
forfeits.
You got it was already on the wheel. So it was like a lap dance, or you had to drink, or you got to slap on the ass, or you had to strip off. I don't know what everything was because I was too drunk. But that was really fun in there. I really
That was
enjoyed that. But I
fun.
never found it again.
It was good. It was very, very good. So first of all, welcome everybody online. We have D, we've got Mark Standing, we've got people from Wales, we've got people from everywhere, all around the world. Massive excitement. Also, big shout out to AD and Mr. Minty over down in Australia, where the new film's going to be starting to be filmed very, very
Yes.
soon. Super excited.
And we have a big shout out to Greg Borsam, who has his wedding anniversary today, and he says hello to all the tribe members.
Happy
So,
anniversary.
hey!
Happy anniversary, Greg. I love Greg. Greg is an awesome guy. Let us go on to what's hot because we've got so much going on tonight on the show. Let me just quickly. Are you
We got
ready?
a
Hold
trailer
on.
for that.
Hold on.
We do.
Oh,
Hold on, everybody.
Gotta sting.
Brace,
Hold on.
brace.
brace, brace.
It's okay.
I made it.
It's okay.
We back.
We do need longer jingles. That's all I can say. We need longer jingles.
Longer jingle.
Long, yes. So I'll get the party started.
Right.
I've got a couple of awesome things here from Melvin.
Ooh.
Melvin.
Oh, yeah,
Who's
Melvin's
Melvin?
dead.
Melvin from France. So first of all, let me just zoom in. Any Warriors fans out there?
Come
Warriors?
out.
Only the
Come out and
Warriors
play.
sticker album.
That
We've
looked
been-
epic.
It is
Been to Coney
amazing.
Island, haven't we?
We've been
Yep.
to Coney Island. Where was that again?
All the way.
Somewhere near
It's in
LA.
California, isn't it?
It was. Well, it was when we did it. So you get the book and you get about 160 stickers, and it is amazing. And one other thing from him, possibly one of the greatest films yet to come out. The Archaeologist of the Wasteland with AD. That's Mr. AD. Hold on, I'm going the wrong way.
That's
there. That's AD. The mad guy from Bradford who loved Mad Max 2 so much, he moved his family all the way over to Broken Hill and opened up the Mad Max 2 museum. And this film is about him digging up all the land around the sacred land where they filmed Mad Max 2 to try and find if there was any buried cars still from the film. It's brilliant. The guy is amazing. Wonderful. Amazing. So let's go that way. Stig.
I watched Love and Monsters. I quite enjoyed that. That was fairly hot for me.
That was on my list as well, to say.
Very good.
Yeah, I thought that there's some good monsters in there. And they got a dog, boy. Oh, Joel and boy. Oh,
yeah.
Minnow was quite stuffy.
Was there a raccoon boy too?
Kiddish, wasn't she?
Unfortunately, not on that one.
I was quite impressed actually. I thought I was.
The crab was good.
The crabs.
The electrified crab at the end.
That's when then the big bat from China when they fly over here. So watch it.
That is quite common though, isn't it? When a lot of people go on holiday, they catch crabs.
only on Club 18 to 30, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not good propaganda.
Yeah, that's not propaganda.
That was my hot.
Oh, was that it? What's on the board of delight?
It's a bloody film.
What's on the board of delight? People are asking.
When's the bloody comic coming out?
Yeah.
It's at the printers.
Well, that doesn't answer it.
It comes out when it comes back.
When it comes out the other end of the printer.
When it comes out of the
next
printer, well, it's going to be about 2 weeks, I think, because then it comes and goes. And it goes out to everybody. So
I can rub that off now. Then I've had that answered.
Oh, was that actually on the board?
Yeah.
Well, you did
on the board of delight. He's just showing off because he can actually write.
Why?
That's all it is. Yeah. I hope you didn't use that stiff sock you've got.
No, I
with the
got the raccoon to help me. The raccoons
don't wear socks.
Yeah, raccoons don't wear socks. So, Skelly, what's hot this week?
I'll tell you what's hot. Your rash if you go on a certain holiday.
Oh.
What?
Oh, yep. Door locks. A door lock's hot.
Door locks are not hot.
No.
They're cold.
No.
So what's this about? What's about this? Your rash? Sorry.
It was a figurative. I've not got any rash. It was just we were talking about crabs and the 18 to 30 holiday and the cream. And the raccoon.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what's hot though. What's for reals is hot. Alien Isolation is as of right now free on Epic Games.
No.
So if you want a good scare, you can go get your hands on that, which is quite handy actually because I finished my scary game the other weekend. The ending was fantastic, really stayed with me. So if you want a good sci-fi thriller game, check out Soma. And also I've started series 2 of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. It's very chilling, very adventurous.
Good, isn't it? In fact, next Saturday we have been invited down to. So I don't know, Makeshift and Ministry, if you saw the freak show where we actually talked to the guys who made the armor.
Yes.
No.
Did you see that? They're UK based and they're literally about 10 miles down the road. So maybe next Saturday we're going to go and have a look in their workroom and all that lot and take some videos. And
Wormwick.
Ooh,
Nice.
Wormwick Studios. Yes.
So an official tour to do codpiece shopping.
Codpiece,
Yeah,
yes.
codpiece shop.
They
That's
do.
the one. That's
They
the
do
one.
have crazy codpieces.
And the local fishmongers.
And so mechanized for you. What is hot this week, madam?
Well, everybody nicked mine, my Love and Monsters. So the second one up is because I have to keep me entertained and I'm sick of boring and sad things. So I look at a lot of comedies. So I'm watching at the moment Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt on Netflix. And I think it's pretty
Very
funny.
good.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah, it is. It is very, very funny, actually.
Yeah, a girl who lived in the bunker for 15 years and then came out. And it's so funny.
So,
Yeah.
oh, go on. Oh, sorry. Carry on.
No, cut me off. That's all right.
It's not the same bunker as the minister's in.
Oh, no. So Makeshift. So what is hot this week?
Oh, I did my hot.
You
Yeah,
did
you've
your
done
hot.
Yeah, I got vaccinated. I'm still vaccinated.
God, if you
Still
are.
vaccinated. You've still got a beard.
Pretty damn
Awesome.
hot.
God, this is going so well. So, ministry. So, what is hot for you this week, sir?
For the ministry, it's not me. It's your viewers. Why? Because they're smart. And why are they smart? Because they listen to V2A. And what would happen if they come across new information they didn't already know? Well, they would just listen to more V2A. And how much? Well,
Oh,
most.
they're the-
I hope these are right side up.
no, they're not.
no.
You've got the Australian, you have the
Got the
Australian
Australian
version.
edition,
That's
yeah,
it,
limited.
that's it.
There
Yeah.
we go.
These are the UK version.
Huh?
Oh, it's showing off now. Oh,
Oh, oh, oh, oh,
oh, oh.
Hey.
Don't
Cellophane.
forget.
Oh, no.
Da-da,
Oh.
Hey!
Hey!
One left to go. I had to bribe someone at the BBC to find the last copy
Yes.
of the last one out of my collection. They had to delete most of the good programming from the BBC. It's going to be left with nothing but the new Doctor Who and Conquer championships.
Oh, the Conquer World
Conquer
Championship.
Challenge
Yeah.
2021.
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly. Brilliant. Awesome ministry. So, Makeshift, if you didn't see the show last week, we had quite a famous graphic designer, artist guy who does comic books. And we tried to convince him he won the under-12s Conquer Championship, which he just didn't get, which was very, very funny. It totally
That's
confused
amazing.
him. It was awesome. So let's start mixing this up. So Makeshift, you can ask anybody on the panel a question. Go for it.
Oh, shoot.
Pick your angle.
And
question.
Stig,
Yo,
who makes that hat?
It's a good
what
hat.
makes the hat what?
Who makes the what?
Great journalism right here.
Yeah.
The hat makes the outfit.
Stig, who makes that hat?
Blaster,
We can't hear you.
Blaster.
I don't know. I got it on. It was somewhere really expensive on Rodeo Drive.
What you
No,
stole?
it wasn't. It was a cheap army shop at the other end of Hollywood Boulevard, not far from the Museum of Horrible Deaths.
I remember
What was that
the
place you
Stripper
guys
did?
Club, isn't it? By the stripper club there.
That's where it came from. Yeah,
Yeah.
with the 11 hot girls and that one over
Exactly. And one ugly. That's one.
there. Yeah, just my luck. I'll get the ugly one.
Go on then, Stig. You'll go next.
Sorry, I forgot. I was still thinking about my hat.
It's going
I've
to your
asked a
head.
question. Oh, okay. So what I want to know how when this Daft Punk tribute band from the Minister's going to be supporting V2A,
Well,
and is it a duo or was it just you?
well, just me, and it'll be utilizing Fisher-Price infant toys that look like musical instruments. So the little
Really?
xylophone, the little drum set. It'll be good.
And a
Mostly
melodica?
concussion instruments.
Technical.
In fact, ministry, you have a very soothing voice. It would make good relaxation sort of tapes, wouldn't it? What do you reckon, Makeshift? Would that be, something to do with your yoga too?
Break into ASMR.
I just want to have him come visit my camp at Wasteland in the morning so I can check my outfit out on his face. I don't have a mirror there, so this would be good.
That-
Well, good
And you look
propaganda.
extra thin as well.
Yes, good propaganda allows the world to see themselves within you.
That's a very good answer. So first of all, I don't believe ministry or Makeshift has been live on stage with us at Wasteland Weekend.
Thus far, I've been
Nearly.
so
Nearly.
satisfied. Down with the groundlings.
Yeah.
I've been on stage taping the show, but I have not been part of the show yet.
So I think you two must be the only people in the whole of Wasteland Weekend who hasn't been on stage with us.
That's a fair cop.
That is a fair cop. So Mechanise, over to you. Who would you like to ask a question to?
Makeshift.
Yes.
You can hear that cog, that one cog.
Where did you get the hat from?
Where did you get that from? Now, what is like from Wasteland, because you've gone a quite long time now, what is your most amazing memory back, when you think back and like, oh wow.
Oh man.
And the same for Ministry of Propaganda, because you're both going quite a long time. What's your favorite, like, oh wow, blown away moment?
That is a great question. Literally, there are so many.
So many,
Yes.
but there's always this one where I think back, like you never, like this one where I said we went in and we never seen it again because it blew my mind what happened in there. And then, but it sticks for me for life, because I never found it again. So what is there something? There must be something where you always think like what sticks out.
Yeah.
Well, while Makeshift
ranking
thinks
raccoon?
about that, because it's
Yeah,
an
go ahead.
important question, I'll jump in. There was a compound moment 2 years ago, September 2019, where the snow was coming down. At about the same point, the roofies were overtaking my consciousness.
Oh yes.
Yes.
And
There was not that
that
around.
rather psychedelic moment that then transpired into another 6 hours in the medical tent.
That's it.
Hmm.
I remember that badly.
Yeah.
Don't share beverages. The other
No.
moment was returning home after Wasteland 2013 to a magnificent desert sunset, and just the overall experience, the cathartic release of being able to tiptoe to the edge of the oblivion and still be ready for work on Monday morning.
I must admit, the best bit after Wasteland is the first shower, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You just think,
It just drips off. Yeah.
Not so much in the shower.
Sorry, Drone, I must have missed that. When was that scheduled with you?
yeah. Oh dear.
That's on floor 34. You'll find, Minister.
Yeah,
You have to start with it.
34.
The
Yeah.
holy loofah.
You're not allowed there. The holy loos. Yeah. The holy
So
loos.
you got
about
one
to-
mic shift? Did you
All right.
find?
So, Makeshift, back to you.
This is a bit of a stretch compared to the question, but all right. So in 2011, which was my first Wasteland, everyone was out there having a good time. There was 750 people, give or take. I got to ride on my first Wasteland vehicle, and so this one was it was a little like Baja Bug and it was owned by Saint Lucifer. That's his Wasteland name. Anyway, he said, "Hey, do you want to grab your camera and jump on the front of this bug, and I'll take you around?" And I was like, "Heck yeah, let's do it." So I strap in, and it had a seat on the front. So here's the bug. It had a seat right here, like a pilot seat you could strap
Yeah.
in. So you're on front of the car,
Yeah.
like up over the hood. So I
Right.
strap in there.
Wow.
I've got my camera in hand, and he starts like this nice slow tour around Wasteland City. I'm getting my footage. He's like, "You want to go tear it up?" I was like, "Okay." And so we left the campground, the Wasteland campground.
Famous last words. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
And he he jumps on the road and he starts going 20, 30 miles an hour, give or take. And at some point I feel he just turns off the road to like it's a dirt road anyway, but it's like a dirtier dirt road now.
Yeah.
And here's
So-
the last
It's a road with more dirt.
more dirt.
Needs more dirt.
Yeah. And the last thought that goes through my mind is, and this is, if you ever think this, it's wrong. He knows what he's doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
And so
No.
the road goes into a wash. And if you're not familiar with a wash, it's where the water runs when it rains,
Yeah.
but it's dry. So it's just this
Yeah.
gully. It's a quick down and
A
up.
dry
Oh,
ditch.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the bug hits the bottom. And because I'm extended off the front of it, my legs hit the dirt. My knees come back.
Oh,
And,
fuck.
and then just barely like spring back up. And I was like, that was close.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
that-
You didn't
I-
break anything?
No, it was fine. I had bruises on the back of my
Whoa,
calves. That was about it.
Oh
I got
God.
really lucky. And Lucifer, if you're out there, sorry for calling you out. But maybe
Hold on. What was the name again? Lucifer.
Saint Lucifer.
Thank Lucifer.
Yeah, it's a hint in
Yeah.
the name.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah, surely that's never a good idea, is it?
Yeah, and that's back when you could drive more than 5 miles an hour on site.
Yeah.
When we used to
yeah.
just go off and do our own thing.
Yeah. The only thing I
Yeah,
haven't
but-
done yet is the hill. I really want to go on the hill.
Oh, you have to go up the hill.
Yeah, I haven't been
There's-
there yet. I know, but I haven't been there yet.
There's a very
the view's
special place
amazing.
up there.
Up to Memorial.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, not done it yet.
Doesn't it just make
There we
everything else just look small?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Very far away.
Fastest law.
Oh dear.
The view's great,
Get up there
though.
for sunset.
So I have an awesome question for Ministry. So Ministry, we've heard all about your crepes.
Oh,
How
yes.
do you make a good crepe? What give us the recipe for your wasteland crepes?
Well, of course, 3 cups flour. The critical proportion is, the critical consideration is to pre-sift the flour to the finest possible consistency with no lumps whatsoever. 1 cup boiling water, half a stick of butter, real butter, not that pinch of salt,
fake
a little
butter,
drab
butter,
of vanilla, a few eggs, and the main thing is it has to be made with dirt. More dirt. Properly
Yeah,
properly done in the wasteland.
that is the one thing at wasteland. Dirt gets everywhere, doesn't it? You're sort of sifting it out of stuff for the next sort of
All
6
your
to 8
nooks and
months.
crannies.
Ever. Oh, yeah.
Well, until the
your
holy
protein is-
loofah at the first shower of...
Yes.
And
Bring
actually,
forth the loofah.
there is
That you may be clean.
a deep thought with the crepe, but what is the more purest expression of madness than high French cuisine in the wasteland?
That's true.
No
Well,
French.
I think strapping yourself on the side, on the front of a buggy driven by
Yeah.
Lucifer.
But it still sounds fun, though.
It does sound fun.
It was fun. It was the best thing ever. The fact that my legs didn't break only made it that much cooler.
Yeah.
Yes.
And those scars, you've got a little memento for life.
Yes.
Yes.
He'll think of that day every time it rains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that limp.
And that
Yeah.
So, oh my God, even so, we have hopefully next week we're going to have some festival announcements. So, all very, very, very exciting. Super
That's
super
very,
exciting.
very positive.
There's a lot bubbling, isn't there, Drone? A lot bubbling along.
There is tons coming up.
big
tons
announcements coming up.
So, everybody online as well, can you please post up what is your favourites? This is a question to everybody watching and the panel. What is your favourite post-apocalyptic film and why? Or just for the ones who are posting their comments, just what is your favourite post-apocalyptic film? So, Stig, let's start with you, sir, seeing that you've got a hat and a beard.
Sorry. Well, before I say that, Spaceman Leo has just seen an almost brand new 35mm print of Mad Max 2, and he says it's clearer than the Blu-ray or any DVD going.
Where's
And he
Leo
saw it in
connecting from?
the cinema. Well, it's in
Isn't it-
bloody Australia, isn't it?
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, God, that means he's going to do his Barbie impression again. Do your Australian Barbie impression, Drone.
Shall I put another shrimp on the Barbie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not German at all.
I can
is
hear
it?
the kangaroos bouncing in the background.
I've been practicing my Australian for when we're over there. So, and also big shout out to Furiosa, the filming team over in New South Wales. It's going to be the biggest, most expensive film ever made in New South Wales, which is not too far away from AD Mad Max 2 Museum and other people.
Yes.
Yay! So
It's
Stig,
just right.
favorite post-apoc film.
It
You're trying to
varies.
sell it to us.
The most recent one well, not most recent, but I like The Road. The Road was sort of struck a chord with me. I quite like that. I like a sort of journey film, and that was a good one.
And the
I just want to
mysterious
go down the
untold
boring, not the
story.
boring ones, but the tram line ones again. Oh, it's a Mad Max 2, which is just one of the best films ever made.
Wasn't the
I could
road
say that.
depressing though? Wasn't it? Wasn't it bleak?
Yeah.
Holy hell!
Well, I think
Well, it's
most
post-apocalyptic.
post-apocalyptic things
You
tend to
don't
be.
get happy ones, do you?
No, but you,
Love and Monsters was good though. That had a bit of a,
That's
bit
my
of a
favourite
hopeful
one.
thing at the end.
Yeah.
Mama Giddy, Roller Babies. I
She means
this is-
solar babies.
Solar
Baby,
Babies.
yeah. I think it's
Solar
Roller
Babies.
Babies somewhere. So over to you then, Skelly. What's your favourite post-apocalyptic one?
Had to be Solar Babies, but it was known as Solar Warriors over in the UK. I grew up watching that. That got me into, just like you were running around with your feral kid Boomerang. It got me on my roller skates, skating around with my Slayer axe and stuff. And
Can you just explain the film to the people who haven't watched it?
well, it's the bleak far future, all the water's controlled by a big corporation, and these kids live at some kind of orphanage camp, and they pass their time by playing this sport on roller skates against each other, and then a glowing ball comes down from the sky, which is going to liberate all the water and save the world, and they take it from there. It's very good. It's got a few. It's got Alexei Sayle in it, actually. He pops up in it when you roll. So
he hasn't got orange hair. Oh,
yeah, I don't think it's right. Don't think. No. And
he's not on roller skates, is he? Alexei Sayle on roller skates.
Only a portion of the cast are on roller skates. It's not bloody Starlight Express. You'll be very relieved to know.
I don't think roller skates would work in the desert, though. Surely that's like the world's worst idea, isn't it?
There are some paved areas, and I think when they go over sand, they just take them off and run for a bit. Because if you're on a paved area and you're being chased, you can probably make a quicker getaway if you're on roller skates.
Maybe they have like springs on.
They make it work, so it doesn't feel contrived at any point. I almost said Soma, even though it's a game, because it's cinematic and it's stuck in my head so much since I played it. Because that's post-apocalyptic and very existential. But no, Solar Warriors.
So mechanized. Sorry. So go on, carry on, Skell.
And we met them, didn't we? We met the Solar Baby in Spain and had a picture with him.
We did. That was
his.
Yeah, that was a moment. It
was very much. I never seen you smile so big.
And they were so niche. Such a niche reference. It's brilliant.
So we either met the real cast or we just met very drunk Spanish people on roller skates.
We met how many Spanish people would wake up and think, I know, I'll dress up like this obscure bloody post-apocalyptic film that from the 80s. No, it was the real cast, just not aged at all and looking different.
Awesome. So Andy's come on and he said, what about the 100? I've heard that's really good. Anybody on the panel watched it?
Nope.
I think it's on the watch list on Prime.
No, not at all. So mechanized.
Yeah, so I assume we are not allowed to say Mad Max, obviously.
You can. You can say whatever rings your bell.
Well, it obviously is Mad Max, but besides Mad Max, totally different way. It's the years and years back, the 28 Days Later, which is like sort of becoming the truth now.
So
but that was that was a good film.
Good. That changed zombie movies.
It did.
It did. But it's we're living it here now in the UK. Just watch the space.
The anti-maskers.
Yeah. But how
I
funny
thought that I come out the bed, I wake up, go out, and nobody is there. That's what I'm expecting, but unfortunately didn't happen. I come out and everything is the same.
You're hoping.
Yeah, I was hoping, and then no.
Yeah, don't raid any vending machines yet.
So remember when they started The Walking Dead with the exact same premise?
Yeah. In fact, we can't slag off The Walking Dead because we're going to get the artist on in a couple of weeks' time. So it's really good.
It's really good.
Now, it's a great show.
The comic's good, but the show's lost its way a little bit. So Makeshift.
But it's good still.
What would you recommend?
All right, so but by far my favorite post-apocalypse film, and I always get a little bit of flack for this, but it's Waterworld. But I talked about that enough. So I want to talk about my favorite post-apocalypse comedy, which is Shaun of the Dead.
Oh yes, so with you.
Absolutely brilliant across the board. And
at the Winchester.
So good. And Zombieland came out and tried to do it, couldn't do it. It's a romp, but Shaun of the Dead takes the cake. It's not only awesome comedy, it's great filmmaking.
Yeah, Edgar Wright is just,
and it's part of a loose trilogy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cornetto trilogy.
Cornetto one. Yep. And also it is sort of based on how British people think. So we would actually go to the pub. You would.
Wait for it to blow over.
Wait till it's blow over. Yeah.
Love it.
Amazing. So Ministry, what would be your choice, sir?
Well, excluding, of course, Mad Max 2. One word for you. Tank Girl. Where else can you see
Oh, yes.
mutated kangaroos?
Osprey bear.
Yes.
Kangaroo.
And as a close second, an obscure one, the Turbo Kid. The
I love
hammers.
So good.
I never seen that.
The Turbo Kid. In fact, that was going to be my non-Mad Max favorite post-apocalyptic film, Turbo Kid, with Apple and her gnome bat. Is it gnome bat? It's like a bat with a gnome on it. Gnome stick.
Yes.
It's a garden gnome on a stick, which she uses to club people to death with. So check it out, guys. It is amazing. It's sort of made. It's like a retro thing. It looks like it's sort of made in the 80s.
That
But
has the feel, yes.
it is.
Well-
It is amazing.
In the chat, very hot is Tank Girl. Everybody loved that.
Tank Girl was good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Another,
Cheryl mentioned Threads. That's a good one. That's a really good.
Oh
sort of
God, that's
scary
depressing.
Yeah.
One. I know, but it's
Steve
Yeah.
Schultz. Is that? If Steve Schultz, yeah. Zardos was
yeah.
weird. Has anybody else seen that show?
I wouldn't be surprised if Steve says
Is that where Sean Connery just does everyone?
Sean
And Sean
he's
Connery
just
in the
wearing
red
pants.
onesie.
Yeah, the red
mankini.
onesie. Yeah. Thigh-high boots in a mankini. In a Borat mankini. Honestly, you can't make this stuff up. It is truly bizarre. So I don't even know where we're going with this. So let's start going back the other way. So Ministry, it's the end of the world. You can only grab one thing before you run into the bunker. What would be that one thing?
Could it just be one discography?
Oh, hey!
But what if you could only grab one of the CDs?
Yeah, if you're going to grab
That
one
would be
CD.
tough. That would be very
What are you
tough.
going to play it on?
That's a tough one.
What are you going to play it
Oh.
on?
And with what?
Details.
Only one thing.
One thing. Oh.
Ah.
V2A comic book issue number 1.
Oh,
Ah.
honestly, yeah.
Well, let's hope the apocalypse doesn't happen in the next sort of 8 or 9 days before it comes
yeah.
out.
Yeah, while it's at the printers.
Oh, that'd be a
And
bummer, wouldn't it?
hopefully I can read it while wearing my official V2A tank top or a top shirt.
Yes, a sleeveless top, as we call it in the UK,
Yeah.
as we found out.
Any
Yeah.
top can be a sleeveless top.
Oh,
Yeah.
Death Sport. So
That was
Clark,
terrible.
it was
Those
really bad.
bloody motorbikes in that were abysmal. It's like, let's take a motorbike and put a load of Kellogg's cornflake packets around it and spray it white.
Are you like one of those history film buffs who said, "Oh, they didn't have that kind of flintlock in 1842"? Just enjoy the film. Motorbike people. Ooh.
Death
Oh.
Sport. That was
Yeah.
quite funny.
They just look rubbish.
So over to you, Makeshift. So Makeshift, what would you grab on the way in, running into your bunker?
Okay, I'm gonna go a little bit more practical. I gotta
Yes.
eat, right? And I gotta drink. But I can do it in one thing. Ready? A can of
Okay.
soup. And then after I've eaten that can of soup,
He's thought about this.
I can reuse the can as a latrine.
Wow.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so true.
Wow.
Oh, just once.
Just once. So
Yeah.
you're good for the rest of the day, but then you're a bit screwed.
Yeah, then that's it.
Obviously, I
I,
haven't really thought that one through.
yeah, I mean, I could bring like a botanical garden.
Yeah, just fresh air.
Yeah.
I could have fresh herbs.
Fresh herbs. That's
Yeah.
always good. Herbs.
Like
You
coriander.
have to bring one thing, right? I mean, could your one thing be
Exactly.
your go bag with all of your survival stuff?
I
No.
no.
See? No, I knew it. I knew you were going to outlaw that.
not until it gets to the top row, then we can cheat like mad.
Yeah.
So mechanized. What would be in your one thing?
One thing, my
In
dog.
your one thing.
Yeah, my dog. Because he
Yeah.
would keep me warm and Rocket. Because he would keep me warm and all that stuff.
Hope
And
Panda
then you
didn't hear
could-
that.
And he
What?
doesn't give wrong words and he's just there for company.
So you
until
got a
I die
companion.
away.
So you
Yeah.
got a companion until you feel hungry, and then
Oh,
There's not much to eat on him, is there?
no,
That's true. It's a lot of fluff. A lot of fluff.
loads of fluff. So Skelly, what would you grab? Also, guys, please everybody watching, please post up what's that one thing you would grab.
Plenty of
So-
verb.
Yeah.
But
so
is a dog a thing? The dog is not a thing. So
No, it can be.
literally,
It's a one
me
thing.
and the
Yeah,
dog,
it's an
me and the
item,
dog
anyhow.
go, and I take as item, I would take my motorbike actually to keep it safe. So I
That'd be
took my
handy.
dog because it's not a thing. So I take my dog and a motorbike. That's
So-
it to
so-
keep that safe. So now we.
that's two things.
there's a lot of
No, a dog is not
technicalities there.
It's
Yeah.
not a thing. A dog is a. Is a
She hasn't
an
thought
animal.
this through. So you just want to park your bike inside the bunker,
Yeah, that nobody
just
steals
so
it.
nobody steals it.
Yes.
Okay. Even though they're all going to die of radiation and stuff like that.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. I'm not. I'm in the bunker.
Okay. Okay, brilliant. So honestly, you've heard that here first, guys. So there you go. All you ever needed to know. So Skelly, apart from your rubber gag suit, what else would you take?
Well, I just grabbed the tin opener and I'm running towards the bunker. Then I hear all these people bitching about technicalities and quibbling and saying, "Oh, they can take this as well." And I think,
Can I have a bike?
I'm running towards the blast. I want to be that old man shouting at a cloud.
At least once.
At least once for about half a minute until you get fried. Well, there you go. So Stig, what would you do, sir?
I would
would
take
you
the
take?
cat, except the cat will just bugger off on its own, so there's no
And
point
apparently you
taking
can
that.
take something else as well as the cat, apparently. Because she's not a thing.
How many something else? Oh, so any oh, great.
Maybe a hat.
Yeah, I was
It's a
thinking
nice,
about
it's a
that.
good
hat.
hat.
It's
That's
already
it.
that's already grown on, isn't it? So you don't have to
It's
take
code
it.
on. It's a left-hand thread now. I'd probably take some tartan paint just to brighten the place up.
Unbelievable. So I think what I would take, if I could only take one thing, I would take my invitation to have an exclusive my entry into Elon Musk's nuclear bunker. And then live it up there for on his billions and billions and billions. It'd be awesome. My little invite.
He'll be on Mars
my
by
little
then, won't
card.
he?
I'll be like, yeah, he will be.
Multi-pass.
So
But
it's
at least
multi-pass.
wasteland communication is getting me.
Milo.
Wasteland communications is getting me. You see, he's getting me. He
Is
can
he?
see me burning out my
Getting
bike
you
in the
what?
bunker. Yeah.
Getting you loads of bourbon.
So you just want to get your bike inside the bunker so it doesn't get radiation and dust on
No,
no one
I
nicks
really
it. You have
make
to
a lot
clean
of
it when you get out.
circles and burnouts and all that stuff. So
it.
he's
Someone
no.
might nick it if you leave it outside.
I wouldn't leave it outside.
No, that's right. You said you were taking it with you, weren't you? So it don't get nicked. So they don't take the wheels and leave it on bricks.
Yeah, but I still can ride it. It doesn't need to be parked in the bunker.
How big is this bunker?
Big.
Wait, you've taken all the food out, so you got more room to ride your motorbike.
But the food is already in there. I just had to take one item more.
I did the smart thing, running towards the bloody blast.
Wouldn't you gas yourself in a bunker, sealed bunker?
It's a big bunker. It's a big bunker with air coming in and all this stuff. I've got already everything prepared because I'm a hoarder, so I've got everything already built in there. So the only thing I have to take is my dog and my bike, and I'm ready.
Right.
If we're controlling reality so much, wait, there's no apocalypse then. Sorted.
Yeah.
Are you now Thanos?
I'm going to take the red button.
No.
one can actually press it.
I'm Galactus.
Oh,
Ooh. You're a bit smaller than I expected.
Big where it counts.
I've heard on the grapevine, by the way, the new Thor film has just about finished.
Nice.
Just listening, yes, it's so exciting time. Should be good.
Now, will that be the first one we will see in the cinema, or will it be still on home TV?
So, Ministry and Makeshift and Mechanized, what do you reckon we will be going back to the cinema? Are you excited to go back to the cinema, or are you now children of Netflix?
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
Just for the big screen and the surround sound and the audience energy, like that's all the stuff that we missed, right?
Yeah.
Because our home theaters are better than ever, but you can't get you can't fit
Smell of the popcorn.
100 people in there. Yeah.
Yeah, the popcorn
The trailers.
and all
Yeah.
Sticky floors.
The cattail.
What the hell was that?
Usul has called a big one.
Oof. The Twizzlers.
It's the cat.
Thought you were just pleased to see us.
There he is.
Oh.
She's a cutie pie.
She gets a lot more fan mail than Stig.
She likes that.
She does.
Count the beans. Count the beans.
Audit the beans.
No,
The
I'll move
beans
before
must
she
be
starts
counted.
licking her ass and we get banned off YouTube again. Or we're licking my ass and we definitely don't want that.
Oh, so that was that Mad Max XXXX.
Definitely, yes, it was. So,
Oh, yeah.
So
That was my
Ministry,
Factor Fic last time.
that was, yeah, definitely. I still can't believe that. That was So
good.
Ministry. Do you go to the cinema? Do you have time to? Do you have a day off? And
Is there a cinema down there?
Yeah.
Well, I for the most part have to just play with my friends here, and
Oh.
you know.
So a question there for
Down
the
in front.
a question there for the ministry. If you did have to, if you were running low on food and you had to eat one of V2A, which one would you go for?
Well, Living Dead drummer with those massive, mighty abs would be far too stringy.
Yes.
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 And
True.
Skelly,
And you could use it. You could use him to turn the spit, couldn't you, as well as you
that's
roast
true.
the other one?
That's true. So, I'll have to get back to you on that one. It's far too confusing.
Can you use like squirty cream as the snow for the stage effect?
Oh, that would be good. Yes. Just whipped
edible
cream
as well.
over the top.
That's it. Yeah.
It's definitely going to happen sometime. So a quick question to Makeshift: is there any post-apocalyptic festivals open or running this year in the US?
Yes.
You give us a bit of a breakdown of what's going on. You
I'm
being
gonna
the
try
man who knows stuff.
I try to. It's hard to keep up with. Everything keeps moving. All right. So in June, Atomic Falls is happening in Oklahoma. In August, Apox East, you guys know that one in Pennsylvania, is on. In September, of course, Wasteland Weekend. October, the last week of October, so for Halloween, that's when Detonation at Uranium Springs is going to happen. And then, I'm going to get it, Hotlanta. Nukelanta. Yes, that one's happening in November.
Wow.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah, so a lot of cool stuff happening.
And are either of you the ministry or Makeshift? Are you once travel is allowed? Are you planning maybe next year or the year after to come over to Europe? Is there anything in Europe you'd like to come and see?
I want to so bad. Yeah, I can't wait. I want to go to the one in Spain.
Luna Negra.
Luna Negra. Yeah.
Oh no,
The
you
maddest
didn't
one
say
we've
it right. You have to say it. Luna Negra.
Looks so good.
It was good. Apart from Skelly, how bad was the pizza?
How much weight did you lose?
Well, we're still here, so it couldn't have been that bad. It was disappointing pizza, wasn't it? It was tepid pizza.
It was an uncooked pizza.
But there was a bloke in a chicken suit with a smoke bomb at the back of the crowd, so that was something.
We did have a bloke in a chicken suit stage dive, and Skelly had a water bazooka cannon, and obviously the chef who was doing the pizza didn't realise that you had to cook it. You don't just get it out the freezer and go.
He probably did it sous vide. Just in a warm sink, you know. It's
ceviche
very French.
pizza.
Sushi pizza.
Sushi. Yes.
It was just very, 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 very al dente.
It was
no, the other way from al dente, isn't it?
so
Medium rare.
So Luna Negra is awesome. So that's in Spain. There is Junktown. I always get these wrong. Old
Town and Junktown.
Junktown's Czech Republic.
Czech Republic. Yeah. Both really, really good.
Yeah, Old Town's in July, right?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
I know they moved it, but I don't know where they moved it to.
I'm not sure if they're on this year though with
Aussie.
COVID and stuff. It's all a bit, especially in Europe, it's all a bit everything's a bit on stop. But it's going to be exciting once we can get up. So, ministry, is there any ones that you are looking forward to, sir?
Well, I'd love to be able to get off to the UK and see Haven Outpost.
Haven's going to be amazing.
Yes.
That would be amazing, yeah.
Yes, so we've got an amazing venue. It's just at the moment it's a COVID vaccine centre. So
it'll be filled with 5G zombies anytime now.
Hopefully,
possibly, yeah.
And
perfect. A good 5G reception, definitely.
But who would have ever thought that in the zombie apocalypse, the one thing everybody would be excited about is toilet rolls? Who saw that one?
It was the apocalypse we deserved.
Toilet roll.
Toilet rolls, yeah. Mass fighting for toilet rolls. So Stig, over there, sir.
Yep.
On your so
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Is there anything else on your board, sir? Anything else of excitement?
No, absolutely nothing. Although I'm quite looking forward to that other festival over just near New York, Andrex East. That should be good.
And
Andrex is a toilet roll brand in the UK.
Yeah, very good.
Sorry,
I got
Pete.
it.
Sorry,
That was a
Scott.
flat one. Sorry,
I'll
that
get
was
back.
was a-
I'll get
yeah.
the cloak.
That was bad. So,
Oh,
mate,
Get
It's
your
funny
applause, yeah.
because
what?
Because Andrex is a toilet roll brand in the UK.
I'm not,
Did you not see
obviously-
the asterisk?
Honestly.
You see, if you got
obviously-
widescreen, then it doesn't work.
I blame it. I don't have enough gin. That's what I blame it
Okay.
on.
No,
Let's
and
do-
I'm on caffeine, so it's just not, that's not working.
Okay, with jokes like this, let's do the what's not hot. Most of our jokes tonight, I would say. Dun, dun, dun. Very good, mate. Very good. Okay, I'm going to get the ball rolling. There's one episode left of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Came out yesterday. I haven't watched it yet, and I'm not too sure about this season. It's I like Zemo. Zemo was awesome. If you've watched it, this is Zemo dancing, so that was good, and everything just fell down behind me. That was cool.
I
John
stopped after the
Walker.
first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, and I was like, I'm not interested. But people
Yeah.
say it's worth it to fight through it, and I still have
And
to do
it's
that.
still not, yeah. We
Yeah.
fight and fight, but there's nothing.
Yeah, I think they could have stuck it all into like 2 hours, and it would have been really good. But over
Gotcha.
6 hours, there's a lot of waffle.
Yeah. I love what they did with WandaVision
That was
because it was
good.
so different,
That's
right?
what
And then they
totally,
tied it
that
back
was
in.
awesome. Yes.
Yeah,
totally.
I really love WandaVision because you just didn't know. You had to watch it every week because you just didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yep.
It was amazing. I really enjoyed that. So, but yeah, my not hot this week. As I said, I've got one episode left of the Falcon Winter Soldier.
Scott rates it. Scott reckons it's good. The last one.
Can I be bothered?
I say Scott in the chat room
Anything else
reckons
to
it.
do?
Yeah. So, Mechanized, what's not hot this week?
It's what's not hot that I'm still in this flipping bed and can't go out on my motorbike, and I hear all these motorbikes flying by, and it really does my head in. To be very honest. And then there's someone in this nice screen in front of me who's then sending me pictures how he's out on a motorbike.
Oh,
So not hot.
not hot.
Would a roll
No.
make it better?
Not jealous at all. Not jealous.
We've got a
No.
no pom Falcon as well from Mike. Yeah, I'm not sure. Scott, the last episode was pretty good. So, Makeshift, what's not hot this week for you, sir?
This one's rather personal for me.
No.
Right before
You're
the
rash.
show, and
Right,
I mean,
you're rash.
when I wanted to be prepping for the show, it's raining here today, and I had to replace a sump pump, and my hands still smell like a fish tank.
Oh, not oh.
It was pretty rough. It was not a pretty scene.
Oh.
I should have worn my costume just to get it a little bit grungier. But I was
Yeah.
in like my good clothes because I was not expecting the pump to have failed.
But the fish will appreciate your hard work.
Yeah.
That's what you do it.
Well, we do have a question on that. Was that from your fish tank or from your fetish bondage bar?
Or both.
Oh.
It could be either.
I know. People want to know. People want to know. So, Ministry, what's not hot this week, sir?
Trick question. With the Ministry of Propaganda, everything is fine. Everything is going according to plan. And not only are we good, but the audience is excellent. In fact, they're superior. Why? Because they're V2A fans.
Oh,
Oh.
you're good.
point.
You're good. What other band has their own Ministry of Propaganda? It's, this is Rammstein are going to be trying to rip us off over this. They'll be watching
Yeah.
Now,
them in the Russian hackers. They'll be watching this and they'll be like, bloody hell, that's a great idea. That is. So, Skelly, what is not hot this week?
not what?
I think you've got quite a lot.
No.
Okay.
I'm still angry at Games Workshop over the Cursed City fiasco.
Would you like to
That-
explain to people what the hell that is?
They will know because they watched last week's show, I'm sure.
Yes.
Yeah, but if they didn't,
Or when they really hyped up a pre-order of what they said was going to be the new generation of their Warhammer Quest boxed game line, I mean, really hyped it up. Had it all over social media. This is going to be the new This is going to be the new standalone Warhammer quest line with expansions coming up, etc., etc. The pre-order sold out within record time, and then they turned around last week and said there'll be no reprint. There'll be no more copies of it. If you didn't get it, tough shit. They just U-turned, and now everyone's speculating. Why did they do this? Have they bought? Who's ballsed up somewhere on the line? Is it because they're having all the materials made in China, and Brexit's hitting them with tariffs? And also, Army Painter primer spray is just cack. It dies halfway through a bloody can. You can feel there's still paint in the can, but it just goes, and then it's dead. So
I think Skelly, you should start wearing proper clothes, not trying to just spray them on.
Well, it's black. Who doesn't look good in black?
Well, that's true. That's very true. So, Stig, what's not hot this week, sir?
Oh, I just can't go on holiday anywhere.
Except Christchurch.
From New Zealand.
Yeah,
From New
except
Zealand,
Christchurch.
yeah.
You go to Christchurch.
I'm working.
Oh,
I'm not on holiday down here, for crying out loud. I'm counting sheep. It's taking a long time.
You keep nodding off,
sleepy
don't you?
work.
Yeah, I've taken my stocks off twice. There's a lot here. No, just travel restrictions. Don't like them. I know that we got to happen they're there for a reason, but just the thought of going through the whole of this year, and you get to the end of it, and you can't use any of your holiday, and the company goes, "Well, bugger off, start again."
Right.
You think, but,
Yeah.
going stir crazy.
So my not hot this week, I'm going to go for something completely different and new. The BBC! Yay! What a con! So what it is, Makeshift and Ministry, as you know, that we are forced to pay this tax for a load of rubbish that we don't watch, which is rubbish. And all the good shows are now on somewhere else, like Amazon or BritBox or Disney or wherever.
The ironic thing is BritBox is run by the BBC, and it has good stuff on it, but you have to pay extra for a subscription.
For stuff that you've already paid for.
Effectively, yeah. Just pay twice.
Yep.
For the
Do
better
you have
stuff.
any say, Drone? Do you have any say in the content of the BBC?
No, they totally ignore the actual people who pay them all the money.
So you're
they just make
suggesting
stuff they want. Yeah.
you're suggesting that without representation there should be no taxation?
No presentation.
Yes. Yes. Oh, honestly,
I think people should still pay their goddamn taxes.
Well,
Better late than never. Fish that tea out now.
I think we need. We're going to vote for Ministry of Propaganda over here. I think you'd be. Honestly, you're wearing a tie. You've got gloves. You've got your medal on. You know.
gloves and a mask.
A quick
Socially
question.
distanced.
A quick question,
mask.
Ministry. Would you
Yes.
wear that at Wasteland Weekend with us on
course.
stage?
Only on stage.
On stage, and preferably with
boudoir.
trousers. Yeah, trousers this time, please, sir.
No.
You're asking a lot.
You can spray some on.
Well, there was in 2014 the directive that came down from the Wasteland Management, Adam specifically, no blue polytarps. So it was a holy quest to make a blue polytarp kilt and wear it in the proper fashion of me Scottish forefathers.
Yes.
Are they from Ireland?
Are they Welsh as well?
That's it. That's it. Well, hey, Drone, can you do a Welsh accent?
I can actually.
What?
Put a shrimp on the barbie.
I
Jawohl!
thought you could say Pobbly Coom or something.
Yaki da mein Herr.
Yippity ping ping pong.
Pobbly
Awesome.
Ping, yeah. Is
Poppity
that table
ping.
tennis in Welsh?
No, microwave.
So Scott is claiming that the ministry stole Cobra Commander's mask.
Ooh.
We'll
No.
put it up to an arm wrestling contest.
No, I
Yes.
just got really excited actually.
Oh,
So yeah,
Tell us
I'm,
more.
I'm looking forward now.
Oh, thank God
So
we
when
haven't
I'm
got a video.
fit enough, no, no, not that naughty. But when I'm getting better this year, we're actually arranging a V2A bike ride out meet. I think that sounds a great idea. So there were a lot of recommendations on the chat. So I definitely will plan this out, guys. Definitely will.
Will the buggies be allowed as well?
No.
No, it's like skateboards
slow.
and scooters. Sorry.
Yeah. Well,
dear me.
What are the other ones who have like the foxtails on their long bimble bims? What they're called?
That's the scooters. What you mean,
Well,
mods?
Mods. Them, I
foxtails
don't. Yeah, they're foxtails.
or raccoon tails?
Yes.
No, foxtails.
Oh,
Also,
Oh,
what is a
maybe we-
No,
bimble
you don't
bim?
go near a raccoon tail.
It's a long
Yes.
stick.
So
Not this
what she does makeshift is she makes up words and then confuses all of us when we have no clue what she's on about.
Everybody knows.
Try and pass as German.
Yeah, your bimble bim.
Mein Bimblebim.
My bimble bim is fluttering around.
Well, put some trousers on, mein Herr.
Yes, all
Schnell,
blue polytop.
schnell! Oder du hast Probleme.
Oh, she's been practicing.
I
So
do.
Oh,
so
the drugs are kicking in.
it is so definitely. So makeshift. Back over to you, sir. So do you have a new outfit or any fashion tips for people going to Wasteland?
Well, I just stopped at the Army Navy store and I picked up new stuff. So I'm going to start putting some new things together. Hopefully I'll get it on tape. I'm also, this is fun. I'm also on TikTok now.
Isn't that like 10-year-old girls doing like
Yeah,
weird dances?
basically. Wait.
Have you got your own gun?
No, I have not danced yet. I did upload my first video. It was just me rollerblading to Big Iron, the song from Fallout.
Oh,
And I had my salvaged wear T-shirt on.
Oh.
Oh, like that, yeah.
So
Yeah.
are you now down there with the kids?
I'm trying, man. The media world is crazy, and it's important to keep up. Otherwise, you get old.
It is bizarre, especially as
Yeah.
there's so many different pieces of software and different apps coming out all the time
Yeah.
with Parler and all the rest of it.
Yeah, but I finally downloaded it because I got a new phone that can actually run it. My old one was it was a crap phone, and I
Yeah.
got a new phone that can actually do things. And I was running through TikTok, and I was like, this is actually kind of fun. And there is a whole hashtag Wasteland Weekend where a bunch of people are doing some cool stuff on there. So I'm excited about it.
I think what we're going to have to do one where we get people lip syncing to a V2A song. That will be cool.
Do it. What song? Let's start it up.
Let's start it up.
Let's start it up.
Let's pick a song. Which song do you reckon? Which would be a good one that people can get all the words wrong or quite
Do an
hard to lip sync to?
instrumental one.
Skelly, that's just evil. What about Warboy would be a good one. I think Warboys. If we can get
work,
people
yeah.
lip syncing to Warboys would be good. We could post them up on Facebook. Yeah. What? Hold on, are you going
It's
to
already on there. It's already on
Do
there.
it.
You need to get your whistle.
Okay.
Come on then, makeshift.
I don't know the words.
Well, neither do we.
Oh,
Whoa.
Unbelievable.
I'm posting this right now. Just like that.
wow.
Don't even need to do anything to it.
You're going to get 1 million views
Job
on
done.
it.
Going viral.
Oh, no, he's doing it.
Now, did you put that on
Until we get the
TikTok
vaccine.
or just fans?
OnlyFans?
Only fun.
I don't have an OnlyFans account yet, but there are some Wastelanders who do, and sex work is real work, and I love the idea of supporting people no matter what creative venture they're doing. So, hell yeah, let's do this.
Wow.
Another thing I recently found out, which really made me happy, was there's a group on Facebook where people post pictures of their dinner, and it's called Only Scrans.
Oh.
Amazing. So we got a bit of a competition time then, guys, just for our panel.
Oh,
So we
dear.
tried this before and it didn't really work. So let's try it again.
Oh, no.
I am going to play on Master Blaster's whistle.
Sorry, my TikTok's blowing up.
My God,
There we go. It's up.
I can imagine all your Patreons going, really,
I know.
really.
Yeah. Everyone's just going to ditch the account now.
Okay then, guys, I'm gonna using the legendary Master Blaster whistle, all 6 of you and people out there in the ether. I'm gonna play you a V2A track. First one to shout out the correct name. I'll send one of you guys one of these as well. We have quite a few. We've got loads. Okay, so for the panel only first.
And it's not Yaya Ding Dong.
And it's not Yaya Ding Dong. No, it's not. Are you ready? Skelly, can you count me in, please?
6, 9, 12, 4.5, 2.
It's a kettle. Tea's ready.
I know.
All the dogs are going mad.
I know.
Go on, mechanized.
Divided by Dreams.
No. Honey, the tea's ready.
That's off what album?
And that's off what album?
Don't know.
No, she's just making this. Anybody else? Or would you like
Billy, are you going to be sensible?
That's
the rest of the
that's absolutely
serious topical show.
Absolutely body hammer. Know it anywhere.
Body hammer? Body hammer? Do we have anybody else? Body hammer, no?
Can we have it again?
Makeshift, can you count me in, please? You being a TikTok...
Q5 blue elephant.
Batman symbol.
God, I really have the gin missing.
I've got two dogs here just looking at me on the settee going... Obviously, I said something. Anybody? Anybody at all?
Teletubbies theme?
No, it's a V2A one. It's a V2A
Bring out the dead.
It is. And we have somebody...
Oh, is it Cannibal
Grinder?
Cannibal Clan. No, it wasn't Cannibal Clan, but I'm liking where you're going. It was... Oh, we do have a winner.
You're making that up now.
No, it was Toxic. Michael Davis, all the way from Wales. Toxic. And let me just play that again. Now you know the song. You ready?
Gosh.
I think my headphones were out of sync. That's why I missed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Morse code. If you play it backwards, it's like satanic stuff.
Ooh.
The dog's got it immediately.
Backward tracking a whistle.
I do have two dogs down here, sort of very confused. It's all right, guys. They're like, what the hell's that? Awesome. So let's go back to Fact or Fict, because this is where it all started. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Get ready to be underwhelmed with a too short intro, which is not very good. Hold on. I've lost my button. Are you ready?
Not all lost.
We have to play that at Wasteland in between songs. They'll be like, oh, the disappointment. So let us start off
with
an
intro track right there, isn't it?
That is. Let us start off with Mechanized. Mechanized, what was your Fact or Fict?
The wanking raccoon.
The wanking raccoon. So first of all, Makeshift. Wanking raccoon, what do you reckon?
I'm going with no on this one. Just complete fabrication from Mechanized Mind.
It could be. So she is slightly, possibly drunk at the moment on.
No, I'm not. Definitely not. Unfortunately not.
So Ministry, what do you reckon? Is
absolutely the gospel, and if it's not true, it must be true.
This is
Shelby.
honestly, I'm loving this whole Ministry of Propaganda. This is brilliant. We can get around any interview with this. This is brilliant. So Skelly, wanking raccoon.
I'm going to go with fact somehow, for some reason.
Fact somehow for some reason.
I wonder why.
Stig, what do you reckon?
Oh, I think it's true. I've got to hand it to Mech. I'm sure she.
Which hand?
Which hand?
Claw? Paw?
This one.
Yeah, which paw?
The hairy palm one.
Oh, don't we get the hairy palm one?
It's the five-fingered widow raccoon.
It is, definitely. So a lot of people on the... So what do they reckon then, Stig? What's the crowd saying?
They 100% expect Mechanized to know wanking raccoons. They think it's a fact.
So Mechanized, is it a fact or a fict?
Guess what? It's a fact. And okay, here comes the story.
And I'm going to zoom in for this one.
Well, you can't really see me, but yeah, hey ho. So it's like, okay, a guy where I live here rescued a raccoon baby who lived in the house with him. And as he got to the age of 1 year, the guy came home and the raccoon actually was in the washing machine wanking.
That raccoon puberty.
So much, no, it
Raccoon
gets even
puberty,
better.
yeah.
So yeah, but was the puberty, and he was like, okay, that has to stop. So he then took it to the place where he worked, and he had like this little rescue animal zoo kind of thing. So he made this enclosure with his raccoon, and he built all the tires and everything nice for a raccoon to be happy in. And then there is literally there was this car tire, and the raccoon is hanging in this tire doing his business, and his mum and the kid comes, and then she's like, "Mum, what is this raccoon doing over there?" And he was wanking away.
Scratching himself.
Yeah.
So it exists, and actually Skelly met him. And Skelly stood in front of his cage. Wank! Go on, wank! But he didn't.
I suppose he met him. Might have been a different raccoon entirely.
Yeah, but no, it wasn't.
It could be the stunt raccoon.
So it
everyone
was
have to scratch.
a true story. So yeah, that's another story of
Didn't
my
he
life.
have a song
wanking
dedicated to
raccoon.
him? Didn't he have a song dedicated to him at some gigs sometime?
Yes.
I'm not
Yes.
sure.
We did dedicate a song to the wanking raccoon. And this is he was in like a garden centre. So I don't know if they're quite popular in the States, but especially in the UK on a Sunday, people go to garden centres and buy potted plants, etc. and all that kind of stuff.
Other things for your garden.
So so you imagine going there and there's look, there's a little animal enclosure. Oh, what's
And he
this?
sits there. Wanking.
It's a bit like a heavy petting zoo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, Stig.
That's up. I'm back in the room.
so
I'll hang my
Stig,
cloak up.
a quick question, Stig. Did he ever give you your sock back?
No, I didn't want it. Well, it broke off and I got it stuck in the door.
Oh, right. Oh, my God. So, so makeshift, over to you now then. So what was your fact or fix?
My fact or fict was that I was camp champ in foosball in 1998.
Ooh.
There we go.
Oh, so ministry, what do you reckon, sir?
He has the foosball force about him. I say fact.
Oh, that's a fact from the ministry. So mechanized, what do you reckon? Fact or fict?
Because he can really say foosball correct, I think it's right.
So that's a fact from
fact.
mechanized. Skelly, what do you reckon?
Well, he doesn't seem very camp to me, but it might have been more so back in 1998. So that was a long time ago. So I'm going to go with a fact.
A fact. We'll go to Stig last because then he can do him in the orders. I think, first of all, let's zoom in on makeshift. There's no way he's over 12 anyhow. So I don't think you were even born then. And you've shown yourself up with having your TikTok account and your rollerblading and stuff. So I think this is all
Are you saying
fabrication.
that's a fake beard?
I think it's a
It
fake
may be.
beard. I think
Or
it's
just a
fake beard.
COVID inoculation.
Well, yes, he's been drinking Sputnik like you have, Skelly.
Oh,
Oh,
Made 90 on Sputnik.
it's a fine pale ale.
It's a fine pale ale. So, Stig, what do you think first?
Well,
Did this man play foosball?
I've seen makeshift's wrists, and it's either foosball or something else that's made them so strong. Look at those, you see.
Look at those
is that
wrists.
foosball or is that something else? I
Raccooning?
think
Did he
that's
ever give
true.
you a sock back?
Raccooning.
Raccooning.
I think it's foosball. Yeah, I think he is a foosball champ. Not
Okay,
sure he's camp, though.
what do the audience think? We've got quite a few facts. So, Mike says
No,
fact.
they all think he's fact. I think.
Oh,
pretty well.
everybody does. Everybody
Yep.
does. Let's
Yep.
zoom in. Let's zoom in on Mike.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Don't
Is this-
disappoint us. Don't disappoint us.
Mike,
Well, everyone
over
seems
to
to
you.
think that I am some kind of a foosball master.
Yeah.
A jock.
And,
A foosball
it
jock.
just so
A
happens
jock.
that in 1998, at a 2-week Christian summer camp, I was camp champ of foosball.
You see? Yeah.
We've got one right. We've never got one right. I think we should just finish the show now. We've never got one right. It's awesome. No, so ministry, what was your fact or fix, sir?
In 2010, I set the record at UCLA Medical Center for the longest duration brain tumor excisement process.
Oh,
Right,
so
right.
makeshift. What do you reckon from the man with no face?
Well,
And
it
no
feels
head.
to me like the record for an excisement should be the fastest. So I don't know if the record for the longest taking one would be that good. So I'm going to say fiction.
Mechanized. What do you reckon?
I think it's true.
You think everything's true.
She
Yeah,
does.
I just-
Very gullible. Very gullible. Skelly.
Well, what would it say if our Ministry of Propaganda was putting out anything that was less than the truth?
Exactly.
And it's far
That's
too
what I'm
specific.
thinking.
Far too specific to be a fiction. That is a fact, as is everything that comes from the ministry.
Ooh.
I think that's very good. I personally think let's just have a look at his shiny face. And he drinks tea. Look at that. I think that's got to
Take
be
a sip.
fact.
Take a sip.
You've always,
Or don't.
or don't, as we say. I think that also is a fact because, as Skelly said, the Ministry of Propaganda for the cult of V2A. You know,
It's just Ministry of Facts, really. Isn't
Ministry
it?
of Facts,
That's
or
Just a fancy word for facts.
also as the cult of V2A, also known as. We've actually made these as patches, by the way. Did you ever see these?
Nice.
So you can be official V2A cannon fodder.
Love
Yay!
it. Those are great.
Awesome. So Stig, what did you think first? And then
I agree with everything
what
that
did
the minister
Horde?
says.
Yes.
Whatever the minister
Brainwashing.
says, I agree with.
Wisdom.
Wisdom,
So,
including
yes.
the sock.
Anything the minister says, I agree with.
Okay, what did the crowd say?
Oh, the crowd were a bit sort of not quite sure. In fact, that they erred towards fict.
Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in on the ministry. So, sir, fact or fict?
Regrettably, it was a fact. But I'm feeling
Yes.
much better now.
Could you could you like to give us a bit more information? Because this sounds better than Makeshift's porno post-apocalyptic porn fact.
Yeah, well, regrettably, it was not post-apocalyptic
That was
porn,
a
although
beaut.
that would be quite fascinating. It was
Yes.
a mere pituitary tumor. However, the thing was so difficult to chip out, it took a full 6 hours rather than the 4 scheduled.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
But
God,
head
blimey.
tip to the very professional chippers in the Gonda Center there.
Wow.
Wow. So which city did you get that done, by the way?
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Well, awesome. So you left a bit of you back in LA.
Just a bit of my head.
Did they let you keep it in a jar?
I asked if they could, but they needed to study it.
Oh,
Wow.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think the
That's
trick is if you say you're Jewish, they have to give it to you because you're supposed to be buried with your body parts or something like that. So that's the
Seriously?
trick for getting your biological
Wow.
Remember that
removals
next time.
and be able to keep them.
That might be
Is
the
it?
tip of the truth there for the Jewish tradition.
Yeah. I have not tried this yet, but next time I get something taken away.
Very good.
Like your beard cut or something. You know,
A
the
beard
barber's going to have to give you it in a bag.
Yeah. Depends how long the thing
Can't
is.
be parted from my beard.
A fascinating fact, Toya Wilcox, the legendary Toya, who we will try and get on the show one of the times because she's not too far down the road from us. She had her little toe amputated years and years ago, and she actually packaged it up and gave it to her boyfriend as a present.
Oh,
Oh.
How romantic.
I just
Very
want vouchers.
post-apocalyptic.
Yeah, she could only do it once, not sort of 10 times or. Anyway. So, Skelly, yes, keep falling over. Skelly, what was your fact or fixer? Because you have good ones. You know what you're
yeah.
on
Well,
about.
let's talk about my facts and my fix right now.
fact or
Yeah.
the fact?
Oh.
Fact or the fact? Is
I
it a fact
once
or a
went-
fact?
Well, we'll find out shortly if I can finish.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's
spicy.
going down. Oh, you woken Max up.
Oops. I once went on a date with Wendy James from Transvision Vamp.
Oh, let's go down to the ministry. Let's go bottom corner. Ministry, what do you reckon?
I'm going to declare that fiction because someone as strikingly handsome as Skelly would route 2 dates.
Oh, very
Oh.
good. God, he's good. He's slick, isn't he? So, Makeshift, what do you reckon? Does Skelly look like he's been out with Transvision Vamp?
Yes, absolutely. 100% fact on this one.
Oh,
I have no reasons to believe it, actually. But I'm going with. But that's what I'm saying, damn it.
that's what you're saying. So is it a fact or a fic then, Makeshift?
Oh, it's a
I'm
fact.
Really,
It's
I'm even
a
more
fact.
confused now. Okay. So mechanized. Well, yeah, thank you for clearing that up. That really confused us. Mechanized.
I say fict. just because I was just told, I say always it's fact. So this time I just say it's fict.
Right.
Okay. Some
There's
serious thought went into that one.
Yeah, I've got.
Yeah.
I'm going to say. Well, let me first of all zoom into Skelly's face. I think. Look at that.
Handsome dog.
Boyish good looks.
Oh.
Stick on beard. He's obviously been drinking
Sputnik.
Russian COVID jab ointment. I think it's going to be fact. How about that? I'm going to say fact. So, Stig, what do you think, sir?
Well, I think when the ladies are concerned, then I think Skelly is definitely a pulling machine. So yes.
And what do the audience think? So, Mama Giddy,
They-
says fact. Mama Giddy knows stuff.
Does she? Yes. Well, she agrees with almost all the rest of the audience. Somebody said the fict, but I think I've banned them from it now. So
They might have spelled fact wrong, maybe.
Yeah. It's an easy mistake to make. Yeah, they all think that you did go for a date with Wendy James out of their Transvision Vamp combo.
Go on then, Skelly. Fact or fict?
I wish it were true, but it's a fict. I don't have a number, so otherwise I would play around.
Oh.
I got a voucher.
You should have
for,
asked. I'll give it to
a
you.
voucher for Bella Italia. You can get 3 starters. Let's do it. Go for cocktails
Yeah.
after.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Well
good.
done.
Maybe one day.
That
Well,
was
if
slightly
he's out there.
believable. Though. Yeah.
I'll just see it's in the chat room. Hold on. No,
There's
No.
not. Sorry.
No, she's blocked him.
Since you're not P-Vamp.
She's got a restraining order against him from the last time he.
The last time I didn't go on a date with her.
Yes, last time you didn't go on a date. So, Stig, what is your fact or fixer?
Oh, that I swam from Dover to not Calais, but a bit further across, which is 20.7 miles across the English Channel. There you go. That's what I did.
Mechanized. What do you reckon? Because he's been very precise.
Very precise, but I know the distance because we've been on the ferry many, many times. I don't think it's a fict.
You don't think it's a fict?
No, I don't believe
So
it.
you think
so
it's a
fict.
Are you playing
Do it.
double?
Double whammy.
Yeah, so if it's not a, I'm lost.
I'm
So is it a
confused.
fact or a fict? Yeah,
It's a fict.
it's a fict. Okay, makeshift. What do you reckon, sir?
I'm going to go with fiction only because if you try to cross the English Channel wearing an Australian hat, you just don't quite have the fluid dynamics to do it.
That's true. There's plenty of fluid around.
It's a bit wet, isn't it? It's very wet.
It's very wet.
damp. Yeah.
And also because the earth spins, if you go in the wrong way, it'd be further away from you. Just
Also,
sharks.
Sharks.
Let's ask the man
You
who
can see why to
knows.
the navigating, can't you?
Let's ask the man who knows. Ministry, what do you think, sir? Fact or fict?
Must call it a fiction, as it was truly a paddleboard. And if anyone knows paddling, it's Stig.
It is, yes, with his magic sock. Yes, definitely.
So paddle me.
I think first of all, I can imagine Stig quite happily at the White Cliffs of Dover, covering himself in lard. So,
I'm really worried that even thinking about that.
I know. So
I thought it was golden syrup.
go. That's a Wednesday night. I can
That's for the
definitely see.
private channel.
I can definitely see him on the Great White Cliffs
That's
of
just
Dover.
bands.
Budgie smugglers covering himself in lard. I can definitely see all of that.
Would you smugglers an orange hair? Because if that's the case, you're just watching Dune again.
Dune, right?
I think it is a fact. Stig. What does the audience think first?
just to point out that
I think it's a
the-
fact as well.
sorry.
Skelly. What do you think, Skelly?
Well, I was going to be all scientific about it as well.
Go on,
then,
be
Skelly.
scientific.
Come on.
Looking at him, he's built for speed. It's
Aye.
not that he couldn't do it, but I know for a fact that every time this handsome gentleman heads over to the continent, it's to ride his bike around, and he's not going to go swimming with a bike on his back when there's a perfectly good tunnel with a train. So no, I'm calling fiction.
Good thinking.
Go on then, Stig. What does the audience think
I'd
first?
just like to say that the lard daubing thing is on our Patreon channel, by the way.
Patreon, and that's only for $1 a month. You can watch Stig cover
You said it
himself
was a
in
year.
lard. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
brilliant.
Well, the lard will have gone bad by a year. Bloody hell, it'll start to stink.
That's true. How long am I going to keep it on for?
Yeah. Go on then, Stig.
Oh.
So,
It's painful.
fact or fict
Yeah,
is-
sorry.
I'm gonna-
It's a fict.
Oh.
It's a fict. Although I did go swimming right in the middle of the English Channel, which is the busiest shipping lane or shipping area in the world.
Is that when you fell off the
because
ferry?
the sailing boat I was on got fouled up with a net, and I was volunteered to go overboard and cut the net off from the propeller.
Why is
Wow.
it always you? Why do they always pick you?
Because I was with folks and they're too old to jump overboard.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Unless they were trying to entice you over there for the sharks.
I was a bit pissed off when they just sailed off in the distance, I must admit. But hey ho.
Third off the distance.
Okay then, guys. My fact or fict. I own 12 V2A caps. So mechanized. What do you
Fict.
reckon?
Fict, it must be at least 50.
She's good. She's good. Makeshift. You're a man who knows stuff.
Yeah, it just makes sense that you would have a bunch of V2A hats. Although if you try to say, like, no, it's a fict because I've got 11 or 13, I'm going to be really mad.
Oh.
There's on this.
What are you going to do? How mad? How mad?
How mad?
Like,
Yeah,
like really mad.
Let's
So
see
mad
your
you'll
whole
grow a real
yeah.
beard.
What?
What?
What? Ooh.
So mad you'll grow a real beard, not a fake one because you're 12.
Real. It's
Yeah.
real.
Oh, harder,
Tug on
Daddy,
it.
harder.
Do you
That's
have
for the
any?
Patreon channel.
Do you have any hints for us would-be TikTokers?
I don't have any clue what I'm doing.
Hey,
sounds
join the
great.
club.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
sounds
I've got to
awesome.
ask my like teenage nieces how to do this stuff.
Good thinking.
So, Ministry, what do you reckon, sir? Is it a fact? Is it a fict? Do I have 12 V2A caps?
I'm going to call it a fact, as a trained professional would not allow a costume malfunction to hold up the show.
Oh. Skelly, what do you reckon? You know me. We've been
I do.
backstage.
We have. You do like your hats, but that's the same hat. I've never seen any different hat. That's the same hat. And in fact, I'm going to put it to you, sir, that's actually one of your Horcruxes.
Oh. Oh, hello, you with your big words. So,
Getting down with the kids.
it is down with the kids. So, Stig, what do you reckon? You know stuff.
I do, and knowing that you have a room which totally devoted to your dread paraphernalia, I can easily believe you have a cap closet as well. I've seen you come out of the closet on occasion, so I think it's true.
You think it's true? So,
I think it's true.
What do the audience think?
The audience think it's true as well, apart from a couple of people, mostly the milliners in the country.
The is it a fact? Is it a fict?
Well, we'll
It is
find
a
out.
fact. I have 12
It's a
V2A caps. Hey!
I got one.
Are they breeding?
Yay! Well done, Makeshift. He's got one.
You counted them.
Initially, we thought, wouldn't this be a great idea to make and sell them to the fans? And I liked making them so much, I just kept them all for myself, and I just wear them all the time.
Well, that's good business.
That is very good business. Who said we were business people ever? So we will at some point
Everybody.
release a few caps, but I do love these. They are all hand sort of made and bleached and painted and all that stuff. And I had great fun. Great fun doing it. I will release a few just to specialize people, but I love them. They are amazing.
Those, Max.
So before we get going, because we've slightly overrun on our 1 hour slot, slightly. So we've learnt a lot tonight, guys. We've learnt wanking raccoons. We've learnt wash your socks, which has always been good. Let's go around. So mechanized. So first of all, ladies, by the way, we're having a Ladies of the Wasteland special next week. So please put your name down, ladies, if you are interested in coming on. Mama Giddy's already got a name down, and we've got a few others already lined up. We probably have about 6 ladies on, plus the V2A rabble. So it's going to be awesome. So get your name down, and you can come on the show next week. So, Mechanized, any last words to your adoring fans and people out there who we've confused for the last 2 hours?
Yeah, sorry I confused you, and sorry, but I'm not really sorry. But I'm glad I've been back. So I really missed the show. I missed you all. I had so many well wishes over the last couple of months, and you're the best. And I really missed you, and thank you so much.
Yay! So over to Makeshift, our favourite person. You are actually our favourite person called Makeshift in the whole world.
Yes, I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, so I already got my plugs in, but I've been watching everybody in the comments section. I saw a bunch of hellos in there, so hello back to everybody. Thank you guys for watching the show, supporting the Apocalypse Post, and having me back on the V2A Freak Show.
Yeah, and we will definitely grab you back at a later date once we get some. We've got more celebs coming on. We've got a load of big guests coming up, and you're always welcome, sir. You're highly entertaining and a friend of the show. Amazing. First time, our Virgin of the Night. It's been amazing. We love you so much. Ministry of Propaganda. Any words to your adoring fans, sir?
Well, it's very simple. They demonstrate just how intelligent they are, how good they are, how powerful they are, by being good V2A fans. And part of that intelligence is good financial management by buying merch.
He's good. He's good. Also, can't wait to taste the crepe. That's all I can say. That's got to be a sticker in itself.
I like to smell the glove.
It is.
Can I borrow the Ministry of Propaganda a few times a month?
No.
No, he's purely V2A. In fact, Makeshift though, have you thought any more about the sort of harpoon thingy on the arse? The V2A branding
Thing on the ass.
The branding on the
harpoon on the ass.
That's something else.
Something else. Yeah.
Here's the thing. The brand is meant to be put in a fire and burn.
Yes.
In order to brand. I don't know if I'm in for that, but you can use the longest staining ink you can find, and I'm in.
Oh.
Okay.
Now there we go, Ministry
Yeah.
of Propaganda. That's some idea.
That's
Get a
good.
big ink pot.
This is liquid gold. We're going to start doing
That's
this
it.
at festivals. We're
That's
going to have to
it.
get the ministry on to brand the fans. We already cover them in snow, chrome them, and everything else.
Let's
Was it
just
chrome or
stump
insect
them.
repellent?
Oh well,
No, that's only Drone who does that.
that was an
no.
accident. Yeah.
Who did you do that to?
I don't want to say. It was a very funny story. I
That was an
thought,
accident, though. It
I
wasn't
thought-
on
Not
Not for
purpose.
Skelly, it wasn't.
Skelly, would you like
No.
to explain to Makeshift just what happened? Because it is a good one.
Well, someone didn't check the label when they just pulled something out of their pocket and went to chrome, and it wasn't chrome spray, and it didn't feel very nice at all.
And it
Who was
slightly-
Someone who owns 12 hats, but no common sense.
What I want to know is what was he doing going on stage with insect repellent?
Possibly in the wastelands when it.
I think it was
That's
actually.
You know, it was. I think you'd done your horses that day.
Yeah. No, I think I had it from Wasteland Weekend, but then
It might have
it was
got
back in the
changed.
UK, yeah. So Skelly, apart from being sprayed in the face with insect repellent, any last words for your adoring fans?
Yes, wank without rhythm and the worm won't come. That's a
We're
bit
talking
of
about tequila here.
that's a bit of wisdom from Arrakis.
Wank? What?
Is that?
It was a skewed Dune quote. The real quote is "walk without rhythm and the worm won't come." But because of all the talk of fapulation tonight, I thought I'd
Oh.
skew it a bit,
That was
make a
very
bit of a
good.
comedy.
That's
It wasn't
very
until
good.
it wasn't until I had to explain it.
Yeah, it was
I
funny
lost
because
momentum.
Yes, Ministry.
I think we need a
Everything's
It was just
froze.
funny.
I just
full,
thought
full
that
stop. Full stop.
It was
Is this
just
where we
funny.
yell atomics?
Yes,
And
go
then
on then.
Oh, he's
No,
gone.
Terry.
No, Terry. Go on then, Ministry.
Atomic.
Comics!
Yes.
You're gonna shout atomics?
Atomics?
Oh.
It's funnier that way.
Go on, Skelly. Can you just show us what we mean or what you mean?
No, I liked it that way. Atomics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you not going
That's
to do
scary.
one?
Dial it in. Hello, Atomics.
This is getting so bizarre. So, Stig,
what?
any words for your adoring cat?
Atomics! My adoring cat. Cat says,
or-
hello.
Oh,
The beans.
Look at him.
The beans.
There we go. That's all I need to say.
the beans.
That is a very cute cat.
Aye.
Putty tap.
And
There you go.
I would
That's
just
it.
like
That's
to
what I'm saying.
I would like to thank everybody for watching. It's been awesome. The channel's doing amazingly at the moment. So please subscribe, share, and like. We are on Facebook and YouTube. Please join the YouTube one so when we go out and around and stop playing live, we can actually still stream for when we're live. Hello to Wasteland Communications Corp. Hello, sir,
Hey.
and all that, and Leo and everybody who's joined. It's been amazing. Next week we have the Ladies of the Wasteland on, so it's going to be awesome. We are super excited. We're going to finish now with a bit of a clip. So, a question for Makeshift and the Ministry.
Yeah.
Would you like snow cannon or half-naked Russian lady?
Half-naked Russian lady.
She's got the gloves.
She's got the gloves. So thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful evening, wonderful weekend. Good luck for Crew 2. Well done on landing the dragon and parking it correctly without scratching it at all. So we love you all. Yeah, we will see you all next week. Please share, subscribe, like, watch the Apocalypse Post, say hello to the Ministry of Propaganda, and all.
I'm waving as well. I'm waving.
and waving as well.
She's waving.
I'm waving too.
Deep down in your...
Oh,
How?
Cheers, guys. We love you
Boy
all.
Freak Show!
Naked
Bye.
Russian
Waving.
lady.
As a